Do you guys want to be able to be winning 100 gift cards every day, ranging from PlayStation, Microsoft, Amazon, iTunes? We are even giving away a special edition red iPhone 7. All you guys have to do in order to win that is be subscribed, have notifications on, and like the video. Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Sport Trends. In this video, I will be telling you guys about LeBron James's new God Squad he is building to take down the Golden State Warriors after losing the NBA Finals. Now, next year's basketball season is going to be like the last 3 seasons where everyone has basically known that it's going to be the Cavaliers versus the Warriors in the finals, because those are the 2 teams that dominate the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference 100%, and everyone knows that 99% of the teams have no chance against them. I mean, in the East, I guess you guys maybe could consider the Boston Celtics as a contender, but not that many consider them as a contender. And in the Western Conference, you do have the Spurs, which they could be getting some good assets to help them take down the Golden State Warriors. But personally, the Warriors, in my opinion, are just too good, and they are a really good dynasty. Even though the players on the team say they're not a dynasty, I mean, come on. They are a super team, and they're going to be one of the best teams in the league if LeBron doesn't get his team together. So right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers could be looking at getting Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, Paul George, and many other new faces, but we're just going to talk about them in general in this video. LeBron James needs help. As you guys saw in the finals, he tried to do it himself. He only has Kyrie, and you could consider J.R. Smith or Kevin Love as a backup player to him that could help him out. But with the Warriors having Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and a deep roster with good players like Draymond Green and their center, I don't know how to say his name, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say his name, but they are really stacked, and if no one builds a team like LeBron James is trying to do, they will be unstoppable. No one will be able to beat them, and it will really be insane how many championships they'll be able to win and how many games they'll be able to win. With the Cavaliers possibly adding in Paul George, that does give LeBron another shooter to pass it to, and it also gives the team they're playing another distraction, because they already have Kyrie and LeBron. Those are the main 2. A lot of the teams leave Kevin Love open because he bricks a lot of threes, to be honest. As a LeBron fan, I hate to see that, because whenever he goes to another team, for example, when he went to Miami, he had Chris Bosh, who could not make a 3, and now he has Kevin Love, who cannot make a 3 in the finals and come up clutch. I mean, they maybe make 1 or 2, and they think they're all good, but then again, you never know, because him and Chris Bosh, Kevin Love and Chris Bosh, not that good, and they barely can make 3s. So with him adding in Paul George, that does give him another 3-point shooter, which he could drive to the paint, kick it out to him, along with he does that to J.R. Smith and Kyrie all the time, but that just gives them another player to guard and another worry on the team. So basically, their roster could be, at this point in the video, it could be Kyrie Irving, Paul George, LeBron, Kevin Love, and then even Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson is a really good underrated big man, which I do see turning into a Dwight Howard-esque player in the future. I don't mean like a showboat Superman all dunkster, I just mean like a good man down low in the paint. So then with them even going after Chris Paul, that is a long stretch. I mean, LeBron and Chris Paul, they always are talking to each other. They obviously are good friends. As you see them playing the games, they don't go at it too hard because they don't want to hurt each other. They're always after the games talking to each other. And on Team USA a few years back, you could see that they had a lot of good chemistry and they were just really good playing together, and that they would be amazing playing together on an actual NBA team. There's been a lot of rumor and there's been a lot of talk, but this summer it's going to happen. So basically what is going to happen this summer, the Cavaliers are just going to take down their whole bench. They're going to release a lot of people so they can get a lot of cap space, or they're going to trade Kevin Love, which if they do trade Kevin Love, that'd be a really good deal for them, because then they'd be able to be getting Paul George and Chris Paul and actually become a really good super team, not to mention Dwayne Wade maybe even coming over and joining them up, but that is for the next part of the video. But if you guys do get Chris Paul, Paul George, and you give it over to Kevin Love, your lineup could be Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Tristan Thompson, and then even they could draft a big man or something like that to help them out. And now I already know what you guys are thinking. Really? They're not going to be able to beat the Warriors with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, Iguodala, Zaza Pachulia. There we go. I said his name right. Let's go. But if the Cavaliers do build that team and they do end up getting good chemistry and they do just be on fire in the finals and they make all their shots, there's a very good chance that they could be beating the Golden State Warriors next year and have a really good shot of two-peating next year after that. Or if Richard Jefferson does decide to stay around, he could always come off the bench and decide to help them out if they really needed to. Or if they get Dwayne Wade, just have 3 small men, then LeBron and Tristan Thompson. Now, personally, what I think is going to happen, if they could get 1 or 2 of them, I don't see them going out and getting Chris Paul, Paul George, and also Dwayne Wade all in one summer just to become that one super team dynasty. I could see them getting 2 of them and then trying to go up against the Warriors. And if all hope fails and they cannot beat the Golden State Warriors, then I could see them going after the one player they didn't get, for example, Dwayne Wade or Paul George. But personally, I do think the Cleveland Cavaliers will win it next year, and I'm just going to go out on the limb because the first year the Warriors won it, then the Cavaliers won it, now the Warriors won it, put it together, and then the Cavaliers will win it. I do see LeBron James going after redemption after Draymond Green has just been talking so much smack to the man when Draymond Green isn't even that good of an overall player. Yes, he is a beast on defense and he's good at shooting threes, but he does not come up clutch in the finals this year. He did not make that many threes, and he is talking a lot of words I'm not going to say, and he is just overall a player that gets into a lot of trouble. I will give him this, he has matured a lot since his first few seasons in the NBA, but I'd like to see him tone it down a little bit more before he starts getting on my good side. And LeBron James, whenever he does lose, you guys know him, he is the king of basketball, maybe one of arguably the best players in NBA history. I could definitely see him going after the Warriors, going into complete beast mode in the finals and sweeping them 4-0 next year. Not to mention if they get those insane assets like I was telling you guys earlier. Paul George would be an amazing guy for him, but Chris Paul would be an amazing one for him. Another ball movement. He is a classic old school point guard. He only shoots it when he needs to, and he always finds a way to pass the ball. And if they get Dwayne Wade, I don't see them beating the Warriors. I mean, I can see them putting up a better shot and maybe beating the Warriors, but Dwayne Wade is getting old, and I just don't foresee them winning a championship if they only get Dwayne Wade. And if they do trade away Kevin Love, they are losing a big man, but I'm pretty sure they still have Channing Frye off the bench, and if they need to, they can put LeBron down as a big man to guard the next big man. For example, he could guard Anthony Davis easily. But that is what I think. Let me know in the comment section down below if you do see LeBron building a dynasty, a squad, a god team to be able to take down the Golden State Warriors, because the Warriors are 100% stacked with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and even their bench with Iguodala and many more other big name players. And maybe even we see a big update on the 4th of July like Kevin Durant last year announcing he's going to the Golden State Warriors on the 4th of July last year. Maybe we have a thing from Paul George saying that, hey guys, I'm going to the Cavaliers, or Chris Paul saying, hey guys, I'm going to the Cavaliers on the 4th of July, which would be really insane and just a big F you to Kevin Durant. Now personally, I do believe the Cavaliers are going to try to add on to their team. I don't think they'll just keep it the same. I really don't. I cannot see them doing that, especially with LeBron taking over and being the coach in some instances, or even the manager in some instances, because LeBron James is really the player that, you know what, you need him on your team. You can't say no to him. He's one of those players, and I think he's been one of those players every single year he's been in the NBA. Now, I am a big LeBron fan, don't get me wrong, but he is a little bit of a, like, I don't even know how to say it, but he just needs to take control sometimes, and he does it for the good, but also sometimes it goes and affects them in the bad way. But let me know, once again, what you guys think, what is going to happen in this NBA offseason. We also have the draft coming up, which we'll make many videos on the insane draft that's about to come up. But anyways, once again, just thank you guys so much. What do you guys think? Because this is going to be an insane offseason, seeing if the Cleveland Cavaliers will be able to beat the Golden State Warriors in next year's NBA Finals, which would be really insane, and I do see that happening, but only if they do build a dream team. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching another video on Sport Trend. It is our first video, so if you guys could blow up the likes on this video, it would be so insane. And subscribe to the channel, that does mean so much to me. Just guys, if you could subscribe, and don't forget to put on notifications, because you guys will get notified every time we do upload a video here on Sport Trend. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.